Good morning, everyone. How you doing today? Hope you are having a wonderful day. Do me a favor, if you like what we're doing here at One Rental at a Time, you want to improve your financial future, do me a favor, hit that subscribe button. We do at least 2 or 3 videos a day, original content. I am the creator and author of One Rental at a Time, a bestseller on Amazon and yes, Audible. But what we're going to do here is I'm going to share with you 10 cold, hard truths that I actually got from my mom. So if you don't know, I've mentioned it a couple of times over the last 2 years. One of my subscribers and frequent viewers is my mother. She is constantly sending me texts with ideas. And something she took the time to do the other day is kind of bring together what she hoped to instill in me and my sister as she was raising us. She has sprinkled in ideas that she has heard us talk about. So this is her 10 cold, hard truths. And yes, these came from my mom. I could show you a text that they came from. It's just amazing. Yeah, from mom. Oh, can you see it? Oh, you can't see it. Anyways, it's there. It's pretty amazing. So let's get into it. The 10 cold, hard truths. And if you want to send her a comment, her first name is Dorothy. So leave a comment below. Let Dorothy know what you thought of her 10 cold, hard truths. So first, let me share the screen. And I think this is just so amazing. I don't know. I just like this presentation and I haven't even done it yet. So let's do this. Okay. Again, these are from my mom, Dorothy. Let's see where we go here. This is actually number 1 for me out of her list. I think she had this number 4 or 5, but I changed it, made it the first one. And this is what we should all believe. It is certainly what I believe. We sometimes forget it with all the craziness we have, but in America, you live the life that you create. This means a lot to me because again, you know, as a kid, right, you sort of are in the bubble of your family. And in you know, when I was growing up, mom was stay at home, dad worked a lot, was never around or rarely around. And then, you know, I got a job at 12 and was under the table for cash. And then at 13, I got a job and worked forever. Got married really young, 19, right? Helped raise a daughter. And just you create the life you live. This is America. And this is something we can't lose. But we also need to realize we own this. We own this. And sometimes we forget it. And, you know, we just can't. So this is the number 1 thing for me. I definitely got this from my mom. I've told plenty of stories about my youth in past videos, but this is definitely one that was instilled in me and I can hold on tight to thanks to how I was raised. Number 2, this one she obviously got from watching our episodes. And again, she has seen every video I put out, which is just amazing because I put out a lot of videos. So thanks, Mom. Appreciate the views. But you make your money when you buy. This is a statement I read in the books, but never appreciated. Now being in the business for nearly 20 years, it is so true. Whether you are flipping, whether you are wholesaling, whether you are buy and hold, you make your money on the purchase. If you are flipping, yes, your repairs and make readies and surprises can destroy a deal. But most of the time when you go back and do the analysis, you paid too much if you lose money. If you're a wholesaler and you lock up a deal and it doesn't sell, you paid too much or you agreed to pay too much. If you are a buy and hold investor and you do a bad deal and it's negative cash flow, you paid too much. It's just when you are in this business for more than a minute, you will realize that when your point of acquisition is when you make your money. So don't overpay. Don't get into bidding wars. It is a very odd time today where the FHA buyer is dominating. So be careful. But it is a very true statement. Here's one that we should never forget. Space is good. This has obviously been highlighted with this health crisis, but it is always true. Living in a shoebox, house hacking, being around all this in a confined space, Not good. Space is good. Backyards, front yards, garages, extra bedroom for your Zoom meetings, whatever it is. Space is good. There is value there. Urban living is going to be on the decline, I think, for the next couple of years. It will return, but not until values and rent reset and reset significantly. Your reputation matters in the law. If you're going to be in this business or in any career, you need to value your reputation. Warren Buffett perhaps says it best. It takes decades to build a reputation and 5 minutes to destroy it. There are plenty of people get in the real estate game for the quick money, who do a deal, cast a check, but burn bridges and you're never heard from again. I would rather lose money than lose my reputation. Think about that. I would rather lose money than lose my reputation. It's that simple. Here's a big one from lots of you. Thinking and doing are two different things. How many of you are thinking about getting into real estate? How many of you thinking about real estate investing? But how many of you are actually doing something? This is why I created my How to Get Started One Rental at a Time course, link below. Doing is the focus of my course. Step one, I put you to work. If you don't want to do, don't buy my course. If you are ready to get off the couch and learn and do stuff, the course is for you. It's exactly what I do every day. It is how I got started. It is how I learned my market better than agents. You learn by doing, not thinking. Again, I want to say it again. If you are ready to do work, buy my course. It will help you become a better real estate investor and put you on the path to financial freedom. But it also gets you access to my Facebook group and my mentoring every Saturday. But if you're not going to do, don't buy the course. Trust me, I don't need it. But if you're ready to go, let's go. Being busy is not the goal. Being productive is. Too many of you are spending hours and going nowhere. The people that I talk to and resonate with the one rental at a time story, I help you get started 20 minutes a day. 20 minutes a day. That's all it takes. You don't need to spend hours. You don't need to lose hours of sleep, go from 8 to 6 hours or 6 to 4. 20 minutes. I promise you, everybody can do this. How to Get Started One Rental at a Time is the best thing I've created. And I have a great book, a great YouTube channel, Instagram page. But my course is changing lives. I am so proud of the course, How to Get Started One Rental at a Time. Because again, it saves you time and it accelerates your path to doing. Here's a big one. This is 100% my mom's voice here. There are no do-overs when it comes to raising kids. That is why when you look at my channel, you see a lot of things aimed at kids. I did a book report over the summer where I ended up giving out over $1,000 to kids who did book reports. That's why I've done videos on ideas for a children's book. I did one recently about Halloween candy and taxes. Right? I'm trying to figure out how we can bring the conversation of money, investing to kids. I was oriented towards money and investing. I went to a library when I was a teenager to read financial, income and balance sheets of companies because that's what Warren Buffett did. I didn't understand what I was looking at. They were these big books and I still didn't know what was going on. Just think of what we could have done if I had a little bit of more coaching and guiding. Here's a big one. I believe home ownership is a key to financial future for most folks. For most folks, this will be the biggest savings account you have. Now, I understand the math and I understand the thoughts out there that a home is not an asset and it's a liability. And, I get that. But when I talk to most people, the house is your only savings account. You can't ignore that. So I'm a huge believer in home ownership. I believe home ownership is going to rise as millennials step up. So here I sit understanding both sides. If you are really a real estate investor and really going for it and doing big things, probably rent. But that's not most people. Most people should own a home. That's totally okay. There's nothing wrong with it. There's no free lunch and no easy button. Read that again. There is no free lunch and no easy button. I have created a path that will take you on a journey to at least a better financial future. And if you do it long enough, financial freedom. I've documented my 15-year journey in that book right behind me that you can get on Amazon or Audible. But it takes work. You have to do it. There's no easy button. I can give you the path, but I can't make you walk it. I can give you the path, but I can't make you walk it. I've laid out the path and how to get started one rental at a time. Links below. This is the last one my mother wanted to include, and just realize that 2020 is like the Twilight Zone. And if you're too young to know what the Twilight Zone is, it's an old TV show that really just had some weird things going on. Think maybe X-Files. And if you don't know what Twilight Zone or X-Files is, Google it. But in the end, this will be over. We will get back to life as normal. But are you going to be ready? Will you have done the work to be better? Or will you have used this Twilight Zone year to take a step backwards? Are you moving forward? Are you moving backwards? If you're ready to move forward and do work, I'm here to help. Certainly, if you're interested in real estate investing, I'm here to help. So in the end, this is the course I have. It's called How to Get Started One Rental at a Time. It's only $199. Haven't raised the price. Gives you the full outline of how to get started, how to focus, how to do 20 minutes a day. I also give you access to a Facebook group. And probably most importantly, because everybody asks for mentoring, it's the only way to get some of my time. It's 9 a.m. every Saturday. We do a Facebook Live, and I just answer all of my students' questions. It's the best thing I could do. So in the end, I hope you enjoyed that. Mom, if you're watching, thank you for this list. Thank you for everything you've done. Wouldn't ask for a different mom. So thank you very much. Have a wonderful day.